Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to see how to trade in a breakout stock. The main purpose of the video is that I believe you guys can learn one or two things from here. Okay, so let's go to the stock which gave breakout and we will see what could be the smart entry and exit point. And the name of the stock is BSE. So here, as you can see, there is a strong resistance line which has been tested two or three times. Okay, and after a period of time, the stock broke out of this resistance line by giving a large green candle. Okay, so this is one point of entry, but I won't recommend this because what happens here is that majority of the traders enter after seeing this large green candle, and later they will find out that the point of entry could be a false breakout. Okay, so this stock is fine, but if you ask experienced traders or if you are an experienced trader, you will know that most of the breakouts are false breakouts. Okay, why? Because like retail investors, they mainly enter at this point, and what institutional investors do is that they will start selling it at this point. Okay, and the stock could come down here and the retail investors are forced to incur losses, or in another scenario they would be forced to book the minimal profit, or they will be forced to exit at the point where they have entered and they will just incur the loss of charges. So what could be the smart entry point? Okay, so even if the stock goes up or it goes down, anything can happen after the breakout. Okay, so what I would recommend is that whenever a breakout happens, you just wait patiently and you wait for the retest. Okay, so why I would recommend the retest is that it prevents lot of false breakouts. And also, if you take mini charts and if you check the probability of breakout stocks testing the retest line or respecting the retest line is very higher. Okay, so when the stock goes up and comes back to the retest line, you can enter at this retest line. Okay, and as an additional confirmation, you can also check for the reversal candle. So in this case, there is a small dojo candle and there is very good green candle right after that. Okay, so in this case, personally, I also have entered here at this point. There were only two exit plans. One, I plan to exit either at this resistance line or I plan to either at this resistance line. Okay, and there is also another factor which I would like to talk about. There is a you need to know about the risk to reward ratio. Okay, so in my case, I kept the stop loss here, and the ideal exit could be at this region. So if you see the risk reward ratio here, it is 2.4, like which is 1 is to 2.4. So whenever you see a setup having a risk reward ratio 1 is to more than 1 is to 2, I would recommend you to take such kind of setups. Okay. So here the risk reward ratio is also 2.4, and the breakout stock came back to the retest line, and there was also a good reversal candle. So I got good confirmations and I entered at right at this place, and I was patiently waiting to exit at this place or at this place. Okay, so the stock was consulting at this resistance line, and after seeing this large red candle, I thought, okay, that could be the best possible point of exit for me, and exited right there. Even here, I made a mistake. Okay, a mistake is always a mistake. So what I should have done here is that I should have closed 60 or 50% of my positions here, and I should have waited. So what I did here is that I didn't exit anything here. I exited 100% of my position at this place, and I have booked a profit of 16%. Okay, if I had closed 50% of my positions, I could have booked a profit of 17.5%. But yeah, that could be the best possible exit here. So I hope you guys have learned one or two things from here. So always I would recommend that is that whenever you see a breakout stock, don't enter right at the breakout point, because in most cases in that turns out to be a false breakout and you will be forced to incur losses. So please wait for the retest. There are many stocks if you just search in the sea. Okay, so I know there are a lot of stocks like that could take a lot of time, but please be patient and try to find out good stocks that has a high conviction setup. Okay, in the next upcoming videos I will also do an analysis of Nifty 200 or Nifty 500, and I will post the potential stocks that are having high conviction setups. Okay, that's it, guys. We will see in the next video. Bye.